2009 Suzuki Bandit 1250S. Spark plug change. Pop the seat. Use your key. Remove these two 5mm Allen keys. We'll lift the tank up. We'll get the hoses connected. Let me get set up to get video of that. Okay, so I'm going to try to get here so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. We have the connection for the fuel pump. And then we have the connection for the fuel line, but I'm going to lay some rags here so I don't make a mess. Two blue tabs on each side. Gotta push it in. Maybe. Yep, blue tab this side, blue tab that side. Pull it out. I'll make sure your tank is pretty empty. Then we got one more hose on this other side here. Which I'm gonna try to get without spilling gas out. It just pulls right off. Two of them. There we go. All right, I have a piece of carpet over here. I'm just gonna lay my tank right on that piece of carpet. Okay, I'm gonna start on the passenger side with this first spark plug here. A 4mm Allen key. Pull this fairing bolt out. I'm just gonna have it so I can pull on a little bit. There's another metal bracket right up here. You can see me pointing at it. It's a 10mm nut or bolt. Take that out. Coil, and then just lift up. It's not bolted in. Just lift up and pull it out. Coil. All right, now I'm actually going to use the included spark plug puller in the bike kit. I'm just simply going to toss it in. Make sure it's on the spark plug. Then I'm going to use this. Get it out.
And I'm going to pull this out.
Put it in. Actually, you're going to have to feed it up the way you take the coil out because the spark plug's connected to it. Spark plug number 1. Toasted. Okay, new spark plug. It's a NGK CR7E. There it is. Reverse order. Put it back in our little deal. Roll it down through. Got it in. It's a little hot because I just rode my bike, so I'm using a rag. Coil back down through the top. Actually, put a little grease in there. Down to the top. Push it down until it pops in, like that. Plug your coil back in. There's one down. Okay, here we are looking down on top of the bike from the seat position. Kind of want to give you an idea of what we're looking at here. Can't see it, but we have a coil that's down in here. I'm going to try it without removing all this coolant because I really don't want to drain the coolant out. So I just took your fuel lines out of the way. You do have a little bit of room to move these hoses to pull the coil, so I'm just going to disconnect it. Put my wire out of the way. I'm going to grab a flathead pry bar to pull my coil up. Just like this. Move these hoses gently out of the way. Oops. And gently pop it up. Alright, we got it loose. Just down in there. I was able to pull it straight out. Sweet. So before I forget, we'll throw a little grease in there. Looks like we got some dog here. With it. Some of that in there. Okay, sorry I had to jump back. I had this little rubber gasket from the coil plug that keeps it all dry fall down in there, and I had to get some special tools to pull this out of the cylinder so it didn't fall down in with the piston. But I did pull it all out. But what I used was a 5/8 spark plug socket, small extension swivel, long extension. All fit perfectly right there. Brand new plug, CR7E. Going back in. All looks good. Very tight. Got my pre-lubed coil. Drop into place. Remember, push until you hear it click. There we go. Get some clicks out of it. Put your connector back on. 2 plugs done. So that was that plug there. I don't know if you can see it any better with the flashlight. But we're going to try the same deal over on this side. Looks like we can disconnect the connector and pull it up out of the way. Let's give it a shot.
Connector. Use a pry bar to pop the coil. Put the candle. Pop the coil. Put the hand. And
I was able to get it out. Had to kind of flop it in the back there and pull it up upside down. Put a little lube in there. Set that to the side. We'll try our same setup here. Drop it down, make sure there's nothing in there. Nothing in there. We'll drop this baby down. Maybe. There it is. Hook our swivel. Again, same way I did with the coil, I'm flopping it in the back. And I didn't even get the plug, so I was wasting time.
Tool here.
Flopping it towards the front of the bike so I can pull it out upside down. This time we got the plug, another shot plug. Drop in another good one. Let it down in there nice and easy, don't just let it drop. Go. Drop a coil in, I'll put it back this way. We'll, flop it in the hole. Make sure your connector's facing back this way. And we're gonna pop it down on. Connector. Pop it on, done. All right, now we got this last one over here. It's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Loosen up your fairing, 4mm bolt. Loosen up this bracket. It's gonna be the exact same. Use this. Gently pop it up. You do not want to bust that connector. So you break it free. You can lift it up on out, up through here, just like the other side, and reinstall and repeat. But see if I can't get you a better look at these other coils. This one there, and the stinker one goes right there. But it's possible to get them all without pulling all the coolant. Got your injectors. Alright, we'll be back once I get that changed out and reinstall everything. Alright, reinstallation. Reinstall your bolts here, your metal bracket that you loosened up underneath there. That bolt, tighten it up both sides. And we're going to reinstall this tank. Remember, at your clip, your fuel pump, and vent line there and vent line there. Hopefully I did that. Let me set this tripod up and get this tank back on. Alright. Got a little lip here. It goes up underneath. But first, reconnect our lines. Connection. Got this one more vent line I'm going to put on once I lay the tank flat. last line. Alright. Tank is mounted. Put our bolts back in. Remember, 5mm. That's all it is to it.